I just need relief at Aspen Dental. I thought I was recording. Going to here to see if I can get a tooth pulled. Emergencies. So I got zapped with radiation for free by the dentist, and I didn't even need that. What I need is the tooth pulled, but I want this swelling to go down. She's saying that it might not be very pleasant with the swelling. So I think I want to work on that swelling by being careful about that area, because it has kind of come down. Can I be careful enough to get the swelling down enough by January 5th for this? I guess I'll be sticking around here until January 5th. So it's about $370 to have the pull. I scheduled it for January 5th, and I gave $220 for a down payment. I had to like tell them halfway through the x-rays that I didn't care to have x-rays. I just wanted to have the pulling, and then they stopped halfway through the x-rays. So you got to make sure that they know up front that you don't care for the x-rays, you just want to have the pulling, point to the tooth and pull it out type of thing. And they charged $370. I didn't really care for being zapped by x-rays for no real reason. But yeah, I want to try to get this swelling down if I can on my own, if it's possible, because the less swelling I have, the less painful the pull will be. So apparently Walmart can message me and tell me that pickup is ready before 7 a.m. But when I click on the option to say I'm on the way, it says that pickup is closed right now. I have to wait till 7 before I could say I'm on the way. All right, so they don't want me standing next to the door. They want me at the actual pickup parking spot. I mean, I got to do what they say. So I've parked in the front. Apparently I can make a phone call, so I'm gonna check that out. I told that there's a phone number. Haven't checked in, call this number. Okay. Alright, so I made a mistake having some butter that it smelled like a little bit like it was come from a garbage. I let it the container get bad, and it affected the butter, and I felt a little sick from that. I gotta be much more careful of that. I've been having to go without my bank card for so long, and now I'm like asking, after seeing that news story about the guard that was stealing from people's personal lockers, could she have taken my bank card? Is that why Robert couldn't give it to me? So he just never got it because the guard took it? Alright, it's kind of busy around here. I want to be careful. People are kind of coming up from behind me. I got 4 pieces of chicken thighs, and then I want to boil these parboiled rice. It says it takes 10 minutes for the parboiled rice. Parboiled means that it's pre-boiled, but it says 10 minutes. That's about as long as it takes for chicken anyway, so if I overcook it a little bit, I think it's fine. Just want to get the juices of the chicken mixed in with this rice. Fill it up. Kind of a bigger pot than I used to have. Those meth heads have my current pot. I'm sure they're cooking a lot of wonderful delicacies in it. That's probably good. Well, I need more for the rice. This rice will soak up some. And I just say that I screwed this on, smelling that propane kind of made me feel a little ill. I'm already feeling a bit of a headache and a little illness. It's like the cold is bringing it out too. Warming up made my headache kind of go away, but now I'm chilling again. I just want to say I don't have very good lighters. Oh, that one just... Okay, this time it works. Maybe it just needs to be broken in. Alright, time it for 2025. So I'm not happy about having to open up a car door that's electronically locked and all that stuff. It's got all these sensors about being locked. But I mean, I need access. I turned the temperature down, so I don't even need to lift this lid. Makes a big difference, I think, because I lose. Oh my god, wait a second. All right, I hope there's enough water for that rice. That's all I could say. But 5-10 more minutes, is that gonna be good? We'll see. So for my tooth abscess, I think it should be okay if I exercise. Do some facial exercises. Just as long as I don't push on it. I want to get the swelling down, but this is a test to see if facial exercises will increase the swelling. I'll give it a few days to see. So today I'm 50 today, and I'm treating it like any other day, because it could have been if I didn't tell the jail that I needed credits for my time served. I would have been in until December 26th, past this day. So if with over detention and no credit for any time served, I would have still been in until December 26th, plus probably some extra days, because that's what they do there. Well, here's to hoping that it was fully cooked. Whoa, it's kind of hot. All right, opening up for the first time, and yeah, I guess it could use. There's a good amount of water. Still hot. I think it's likely cooked all the way through. There's no bone in here. I don't have to be as careful. Oh no! Oh! Yeah, this thing is not the best platform. I don't have any great ideas for what to mix with the rice. Probably milk. Maybe cheese? Butter? Butter might be good. Garlics with powdered garlic. Alright, I have decided on butter and garlic powder. I'm not doing so great with working with raw garlic. Why not olive oil? I should do a little olive oil too. Man, I forget so many steps. Okay, so the olive oil probably should have gone in while it was cooking. That would have worked. You know, garlic and butter would okay afterward. I'm not thinking this through all the way. And for some reason, I forgot to close the water. I just kind of dump it in and then keep it open. What if I knocked it down? Everything turns upside down in vehicles for me. All right, just eating out of this cup. I'm convinced that it's fully cooked for the chicken in the center. It's a good tasting meal. I bet the butter is helping a lot. People around here might not believe me when I say that there's no mosquitoes around here, but I mean, you got to take a trip over to Wisconsin, the northern part, and see what I mean. I mean, there's clouds of mosquitoes that would cover this entire van. It'd change it a different color, the mosquito color. The bugs are so much worse in Minnesota and Wisconsin. Like in a place in Minnesota where I parked, it looked like I disturbed an anthill. Okay, and it was all wood ticks crawling around on the ground. I thought it looked like they're ants. There are just so many of them, like disturbing an anthill. I don't know how that comes about, but it does in Minnesota and Wisconsin. I'm driving on a dirt road. I was getting chased by like 100 horseflies all around, keeping up with me at my pace at 15-20 miles an hour, trailing far behind, keeping up with the, you know, I could see them on the from the driver's side. It's insane how much the bugs take over those parts, and the mosquitoes too. And it's like people think, yeah, there's mosquitoes here, but there's nothing in comparison. Yeah, this fan leaks a lot inside. You can see the water coming up from air. It, I guess, rained enough. Water dripping onto the floor. I might want to be taking out that carpet. That's a puddle pretty much down there. It's a big wet spot. And also it's leaking on this side as well. There's evidence of that. And carpet soaks it up and turns it into mold. So taking out the carpet, I know it's leaking back in this back door. There's beads of water running all along the top here, so it's falling down. So my biggest concern is the electronics. How much can the water damage the electronics? I mean, mold is an issue, but electronics is as well. Alright, so it has been leaking back here. This paper towel does not get hit, but it definitely gets wet. That's all wet under here. I don't like that. It was a wetness from San Diego. They don't get a lot of rain. I think the sun from San Diego loosened up the sealant so that it just gets water to drop. I didn't really say anything or ask for a discount for that. I'm thinking that I want to get rid of this. It's already in bad shape. Why not just cut it out and then place like a towel there that I could, after every rain, I can, you know, hang so it could dry. Something that's a little bit more versatile than just this carpet collecting moisture and then eventually getting moldy. I don't know what happened here. It seems like they lit it on fire or something. It's like ash as a way to stop mold or something, but I think it's just best just to cut it out. I don't mind doing that as a personal thing. For resale, it looks bad, but I'd rather soak up that water with something else besides the carpet, the own vehicle's carpet. Alright, I was looking at Google Maps from my van. I guess I couldn't really see over here, thinking that it was just a straight walk over to the park. There's a park behind this building, and it turns out it's on a high hill and there's a fence. What is the deal? I did not see the hill. I did not see the fence. That really comes as a surprise. So I've been keeping this parallel bar here permanently because I use it to place my hand a lot of times when I get into the back here from the back seats. I find a big advantage having no headrest, no armrest, because they get in the way of trying to get back here. And then I also want to say that this table, it does fold down. I can't show it anymore because it's been falling too easily. So I made sure to tape it at the joint. You just push there normally and it just quickly fall. And I didn't like that. I don't know how to remove it. I kind of could go without it, but because I can't get rid of it, the next best thing for me is just to make sure that it doesn't fall. A lot of things have spilled from the falls. Stupid propane tank in the way. So this is kind of the setup I like right now for just when I get back in and out of this car. So I have the opinion that my infection and my root only gets out of hand when I'm in jail. I think I can take care of it outside of jail, but if I get thrown in jail, then it's impossible, and then I get risked. You see, the nurses at jail told me that I just need to brush my teeth more to take care of the broken tooth and the food caught in there. But I'm like, how do I brush in between my teeth? And they're like, oh, maybe the commissary sells dental floss, which they don't. Alright, I was planning on cooking on this pan here until I realized that I don't have a spatula. So I'm just gonna boil these eggs because I could really go for having some eggs. So I'm gonna boil up these eggs, and tomorrow I want to get a spatula. And this time I'm not setting it on the metal thing, I'm just laying it on the carpet. There's a little bit of space with these plastic things. I'm hoping for the best. It's better stability, I can move faster. I gotta close this door because it's getting cold out. Whoops. Alright, so I am finally brushing my hair to at least sweep it clean a little bit. Something I've been neglecting foolishly for too long, and it's already getting enough stuff on it. I need to be sweeping and cleaning this brush every day. I've been neglecting my hair too much, but I just ordered this Goody upside down Goody brand brush that's highly recommended by ChatGPT. It feels good, so that's a start. And then when I can finally find places to wash the hair, I'll do that. So maybe instead of saying I plead the fifth to the judges who repeatedly ask question after question after question after question after question after question after question non-stop, when you say I plead the fifth, I plead the fifth, I plead the fifth, I plead the fifth, instead it would probably be better to say stop asking me questions, stop asking me questions, stop asking me questions, stop asking me questions, I pled the fifth, stop asking me questions. These guys are doing spin outs. Alright, I went to the clearance section and found these queen size blankets that are half the price, so I got two. So that makes it where I got 4 king size blankets and then 2 queen size. Because last night I'm still having a little difficulty keeping warm. So I don't want to struggle, and these blankets are very tempting. So I'll just see how this feels. I don't want to struggle in the cold. I mean, this is above freezing, and I'm struggling. And last night I got this warning ticket from the Columbia Tech Center. I was parked near the Lowe's across from this Walmart here. They got all my information now, with a warning. So yeah, I only heard him he's just kind of made the noise of he did this, and that's what I heard. That's what woke me up. He didn't try to like get my attention. So it's becoming more of a stress trying to stay in this city. And I'm just waiting on paperwork, trying to get paperwork in order for this van, and it's a struggle. All right, I bought this Apple AirTag, and I can't even use it I don't have any Apple products, and now I'm learning that it's all attached to the to your account with Apple. I mean, I haven't had an Apple product in a long time, and I was thinking that, you know, I could have a friend watch me, because I get jacked up by the police, and to be caught without any help kind of hurts. But my friend would have to be the one who only watches me, because we're not going to share an account. I was thinking I could give that person my account, but nah. Or maybe, I don't know. But I'm going to send them an AirTag. I could get an AirTag for Samsung, you know, a separate AirTag. I don't need to pile AirTags in the van. But I'll send this one to them, and then they can connect it to their phone, then they can send it back to me. I was going to try to originally send it by the envelope, but I asked AI if that'd be okay, and it says it just kind of misses the thickness. So I got this, and I'll have to go to the post office and see what kind of cost the postage will be for sending the AirTag. You can see the moss on the parking lot. It's all got green around. Shows how that's such Washington features. I'm gonna cook some oatmeal this morning. I only got like an hour. I got it before the post office closes at noon. Boil up the water. It doesn't take much. It took a lot of moving things around. I don't like that. I had to move the cooler, just everything. It takes a lot of moving around just to cook. It's kind of inconvenient, but I can do it all while sitting inside the car, at least, or a van. The car, I'd have to pull things outside of it. So I've mixed some oats and oat bran and some of the oil, a piece of chocolate in there. Just gonna let it absorb all the water as best it can, and then it doesn't need to be perfectly cooked. I usually eat it pretty raw. This is a lot. I'll be overeating this. I have a problem cooking too much. Alright, I had to park at the library here. I want to mail something across the street, and I see that there's like a section of it is closed or something. I don't want to. I mean, there's nowhere to park really. 2 spots it looked like. I'll just take this library and then walk over. It's just across the street to mail something. I looked at the reviews to make sure this wasn't some distribution center, and people are giving ratings about it. They're getting low ratings, so I guess it is more of a distribution than service. Yeah, I tried the access on the road, and there's no access. There's a lot of people here then. So people said it's a 30-minute wait. So I expect a long wait. There's no timing for parking, but they did something to separate the parking lot a little bit. Saturday till noon. Okay.
It's right down the street.
There's something driving out a couple miles and down the street or something?
Yeah, you just pop a left out of the parking lot and then head down this direction.
Yeah, alright.
First light.
To the first light.
And then pop a right at the light and they'll be right there.
Okay. Alright, so I was not able to mail out. They don't provide those services. It just says United States Postal Service, DC, STC, Distribution Center. That's the only clue. SDC. He said it's just a couple miles down the street, take a right, whatever. Some big muscular guy who's juiced up. Never seen somebody who's more juiced than that guy working the post office. But I can't just go there. I didn't plan on this. I'll just have to plan for Monday now. If time's so important to Louisiana under the prescription time limits, prescription period, then it should be a very easy lawsuit for over detentions, because that's time barred itself. If you're held past your release date, that's a clear violation that should be easy to settle on as part of a lawsuit, as part of the Louisiana system of running out of time with various options in the legal system. If a time bar is so important as the foundation of the Louisiana legal system under the use of prescription period, then an over-detention should be a real easy lawsuit to settle for the defendant, to win for the defendant when they're held past their release dates, long past. 1 in 4 inmates are held past their release dates in jails. So that should be a lot of lawsuits successfully won based upon the very nature of the legal foundation of Louisiana. All right, I'm surprised myself how long I spent in here doing the shopping. I didn't pick up a single thing. I just put everything on the pickup for tomorrow, but I might get kicked out of here. I might have a problem with sticking around overnight to pick up early in the morning tomorrow. Like, I'm gonna tell the guy at 3 a.m. that I'm waiting for a 7 a.m. pickup. They'll probably still tell me to get the heck out of here, and I'm just right on the end. But I took a long time trying to figure out what I wanted to get and to add it all up to 35. I got up to 34.90, and so I just decided to buy a banana to put it over so that I didn't have to pay $6 for shipping. But I've just like spent so much time looking at asking ChatGPT for its like thoughts. It's like there's there's a lot to learn about the washing cycles that I was trying to figure out, and then this guy's gonna stress me out. There's a lot to learn about the cycles, and I think I got something down. All right, I've ordered some potato peelers. Okay, I ordered potato peelers. I got about like 4 of them, and I'm gonna peel the Zoda soap. It's just this bar soap for laundry soap into slivers. It suggested a cheese grater, but I'm like, I asked the ChatGPT, what about a potato peeler? And he said, yeah, use a Y blade. So I'm like, okay, cool. Yeah, but I also got the other kind. What is that store over there? I'm not familiar with that one. I have to look at the map. But I did the order, but this security is tight here. Looks like one of the parking lot protectors is off. Only this one's working. But I'm gonna play with some of those ideas that I've learned. You soak your clothes in baking soda, a cup's worth. So I'll need like a lot of baking soda, and then I'll take it to the laundromat, which, you know, if things go okay, if I don't get harassed too much, there's a laundromat like not far from this Walmart. And then use the shavings of the Zoda soap, ZOTA is the brand, to put into the wash with the clothes, and then wash them. And then if I want to spray some vinegar on them afterward, I can do that if you know, there's residue left over. But I kind of like that strategy. I came here for laundry strips or laundry sheets to put in the washer, but they don't have any. The last Walmart I was at had them. This doesn't have any, so I was a little surprised by that. All right, and I have a strategy for this guy. If he's gonna kick me out, look at that, he's slowing down. Allied Universal. He looks like he's checking me out. He's seen my van here for a few hours now. In fact, he's backing up. He's gonna come back over here, the way it looks. I don't know if that can be seen. There's also one inside the store as well. And they just kind of he was looking at products. This guy, I don't know. But I'm sure that they're picking on people. I'll run to Safeway if they tell me to get the heck off. Safeway's not too far down. Alright, I'm up to 6 blankets now. I slept a lot better last night, but my shoulder is still in bad shape. I woke up with a painful shoulder, and I think it's much worse than my teeth problem on my heart. There's this laundromat across the street I want to go check out. I want to shave some soap, use the baking soda soak. Oh, there's a alarm for Walmart over there in front of, next to the Panda Express. Yeah, that guy was patrolling pretty hard. Yeah, it's supposed to be okay, maybe over in the angle here. This street is gonna be its quietest right now. I can cross without needing those lights. Early Sunday morning. I picked up some delivery stuff. I guess I could have showed what I got. Some Walmart pickup stuff to pay directly by my bank. I do have my bank set up easier with I got the bank card address better set. So the guy hasn't received it because I need to use the o'clock shop because it needs to. I need the P.O. box. This is a store just full of clocks. Nothing but clocks. Hey, what do you sell here? Anything interesting? Just clocks. O'clock shop. There's a lot of picky. There's a lot of specialty stores around here. This seems to be more of an affluent area. Yeah, dentures and implants. I had a guy who was at the dental office that I was at. He said he needed dentures, and they do emergency tooth extractions, but he went for dentures. You might want to go to the dental places that specialize in the dentures, I would think.